This parable reminded me of a story my grandma used to read to me.
Hey Kids Planet, I've got to tell you, I'm pretty excited about some stuff we've got coming up. First of all, we're officially less than 2 weeks away from X Camp, the best week of summer. And next weekend, we're gonna let you all in on a little secret. Who will be learning about at X Camp this year? Plus, we'll have rock candy suckers for each of you to take home from Kids Planet, because Kids Planet rocks. Get it?
Vince, enough! No more dad jokes.
Hannah, how did you know? Aren't you in Belize?
I know everything. And yes, Belize has been awesome. How are things back home?
Well, I was just telling Kids Planet about everything we have to look forward to, and I was getting ready to wrap up.
Did you tell them all about our next series yet?
Actually, I totally forgot. Would you like to do the honors?
Of course! After X Camp, we'll be starting a brand new series called Summer Bucket List. We want to have the best summer ever, so each week we will have awesome things to do, and even some things that you guys can do at home all summer long. It is going to be amazing. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Vince.
Well, you heard Hannah. Summer Bucket List is going to be a blast. So get ready for a whole lot of fun coming your way with our rock candy giveaway next weekend. Then, X Camp, the best week of the summer. And then Summer Bucket List after that. That's all I've got for you today. So that means it's time to hear what story our narrator has picked out for us to read today.
Well, hey, Kids Planet, it's good to see you today. I was just reading one of my favorite parables in the Bible, a story that Jesus would tell when he was teaching his followers. Now, these stories still have awesome lessons that we need to learn today. And you know what? This parable reminded me of a story my grandma used to read to me. I think I've got it over here on the shelf. Yeah, here it is, right here. Now, this story takes place when the United States of America was fighting to become its own country, and the two sides of the fight were not very kind to each other. The United States wore blue coats, and the British, who wanted to keep the United States as part of their colonies, they wore red coats. Now, I'm telling you this because it's important to know for the story. You'll see. Some may recall the Revolutionary War, but there's a lesser-known tale of bravery, courage, and most of all, mercy. A story that's been handed down generation to generation since that fateful day in 1776. Henry was traveling back home from his latest post all by his lonesome. His friends who had survived the most recent battle they'd faced together were to go on ahead to another nearby town, while Henry had received word from his mother who had fallen ill. He had decided to rush to her side at once, but he hadn't anticipated this long of a walk.
Please, help me.
May not have been a bright idea coming out here with the color of your coat, you know.
I suppose I saw a man dying. I knew I had to do something. We've all seen more than enough death.
You're a great man.
So do you think you can help him?
Indeed I can. You should know, you just saved this man's life.
He's done nothing wrong to me. Here, use what you need for this man. Keep the rest of the other troops you'll see. I'm on my way back to town, just a couple miles up the road. And I'll be back in about a day's time so I can get you some supplies.
You best be on your way before it gets darker out there.
Will you write me a list of some supplies you'll need, and I'll be leaving.
Isn't that a touching story? Like I told you earlier, this story is actually similar to one of the parables that Jesus used to teach his followers. That parable is often referred to as the story of the Good Samaritan. Because at the time when Jesus was telling the story, the Samaritans and the Jewish people didn't get along. And yet the story showed a Samaritan was the only one willing to help the Jewish man who was hurting, just like Henry in the story that we read. So what was Jesus hoping we could learn from this story? Well, Jesus wanted to teach us that everyone deserves our love and our help. Even your least favorite classmate, even someone who's been mean to you in the past. Jesus used the example of the Good Samaritan to show that no matter how much we may not like someone, we should still be kind and we should still show mercy. Well, that's all the stories I have for you for now, Kids Planet. I hope to see you again soon, but for now, I better get back to teaching your parents.
I just love the story of the Good Samaritan. Jesus taught us an awesome lesson that everyone deserves our love and help. And that is an awesome reminder because sometimes we may not like people very much, but Jesus says that we can help everyone. This week, try to find someone at your school or on your team that you could be extra nice to or help out. Look for someone, not one of your friends, but instead look out for someone that maybe is alone or needs help. You can take the opportunity to be nice and show them how God loves us all. Don't forget to show up next week to get one of these rock candies.
Because Kids Planet rocks. Wait, Hannah, can I have one of those? Please?